We have taken so many initiatives to make more Yamaha customer. And morning, ladies and gentlemen. A very happy new year to all of you. Though it's late, but better late than never. I hope you had a wonderful 2016. We had an excellent, terrific, exciting 2016. Today, we have decided to continue that excitement in 2017 also. That is the reason we are here today. And we will be launching a new product today. And I'm sure you're going to love it. And before I share about this product, I would like to share with you why 2016 has been so exciting for us. If you look at this graph, we started our top-down approach from 2008, and since then we have never looked back. Our sales has been growing, and last year we have done 7.86 lakhs, and this growth, you can see the sharp curve in the last column, the last graph. This is the reason of our excitement and happiness. Now, we didn't stop here. Just like all other years, we have been beating the industry growth as well. Industry has grown merely by 9% and we have grown by 32%. Now there are various reasons why we have grown, why we are beating industry. Industry is going in 9%, Yamaha is at 32%. There are many reasons. One of the reasons or prime reason is scooters. Well, we launched our scooters in 2012. And in just 4 years' time, you can see we have been consistently growing thanks to the new products, sequential launches, what we're doing. Besides that, our customer connecting activities, which created more and more aspiration for customers and the brand, has resulted in this kind of growth. And in just 4 years' time, we are able to achieve a market share of 8%. Now, this is the reason why we are having this kind of performance of 32% growth and 7.86 lakhs. Now, another focus area which is very close to our heart is sports segment. When we talk about sports segment, we have two breeds of brands. One is R series, the other one is FZ series. In R series, we have R15, R15S. We have recently launched, that is last year we launched R3 and R1 of course. On the other hand, we have FZ which is launched in 2008. We have FZ16, FZS and Phaser. Now these two products are parallelly working in two different paradigms and satisfying two different kind of customers. And we have been doing good as far as this segment is concerned. You remember this graph, this top-down approach? We started in 2008. We said we have to go down, and 2008 onwards we introduced flagship models like R1, all the CBUs, and R15, FZ, and we started going down. Why we are going down to the bottom of the pyramid? We also need to strengthen the top of the pyramid, and that's the reason we launched R3 in 2015 December, right? And then now the time has come to do some tweaking on FZ. Now FZ, the evolution started like this. In 2008, we launched the first FZ with the concept of triple macho. It was a very revolutionary bike then. And after that, in 2014, we reintroduced FZ as version 2. And the concept here was athlete macho. Here we focus more on F5. Now the time has come for a bigger, bolder, faster and stronger FZ. Ladies and gentlemen, today we will be launching FZ25 for next generation macho. So before I show you the product, let me give you some idea of the market. This market, as you all know, industry is growing rapidly. Last year has been 16 million and we expect this industry crossing 25 million by 2020. And the major growth is coming from two segments, that is scooters and the sports segment. Now, who are the guys who are buying these scooters, these bikes, premium segment bikes? People who want to step up, who are no more interested in 150, they want to go for a next level of bike, or the fresh customers. In fact, many newcomers are also buying this bike because of the high disposable amount of income in them. They are all preferring 200, 220cc bike. Now, considering this, if you look at the product positioning, that is model positioning what we have a FZ at 150cc level. Since there was an upgrade required, customers started moving to another 200, 250 in that space. Now, we are positioning our FZ25 in a zone which is of high value and more sporty. And we want our customers back. All those FZ customers who wanted an upgrade, who wanted to see a better refined engine with the characteristics and DNA of FZ, will be getting back. Other than that, definitely people who are in the space of 200, 220cc, we will be getting them back. We'll be getting them to our FZ is what we believe. This bike is superb. The product concept goes like this. It's a powerful, new, mid-class street fighter. Essentially a young guy who is in 20s or early 30s, urban customer definitely. And we see a lot of traction happening on road also. That's a different issue. But we are looking at those professionals or students, people who want to step up. This is the bike for them. Now, what are the rider's needs? When we talk about rider's need, a rider who wants to show off, this bike is an ideal thing for them because it has an amazing street presence. And a person who wants to express his machoism. So this bike is having a unique macho styling. And those guys who want to just zip off and want to leave people behind, this is an answer for them. The USP of this product, well, there are three things. It's three-dimensional. One is, as I said, designed for overwhelming street presence. It's very aggressive, masculine style. The impressive range of new features, which I'll be sharing with you shortly. And the core character, which is inherited from FZ DNA. This makes this bike having a very good road presence. Other than that, this is incredibly practical and easy to handle because of its lightweight. It's just 148 kg and fuel efficient because it has a Bluebird technology, which also helps in a very good start and very nice fuel consumption, fuel efficiency. Now, the third thing is it is comfortable and spacious both for the main rider and tandem rider because the seat is perfectly, it's bigger in size and very comfortable to sit on. It is a powerful machine. It is quick. It is based on quick rev build-up character. It is fine-tuned to deliver outstanding performance and responds to more aggressive rider input. Now, if you look at the design review, well, this is how it looks like. It's basically a next generation macho machine for next generation macho. And the design keywords are basically iconic salute, masculine and high tech. When you talk about iconic salute, it's all about the mass forward movement, the downforce movement, which expresses the bike very well. And when you're talking about muscles, masculine, you can see the muscles, not on the body, I'm talking about the bike. The muscles are excellent. It is like an athlete body's muscle, athlete's muscles, and it's very sharp, very strong, and it is having a high-tech image because it has a very sweet, very crisp silencer, that is a midship silencer, having a broad mouth. The tail lamp and the headlamp both are LEDs. The instrument console is LCD display, which gives a feel of a very high-tech product. Other than that, let's talk about features, which is going to be very interesting for all the bikers out there. The engine is excellent in starting and passing acceleration, as I said. And this bike is air-cooled, single-cylinder, 4-stroke of course, SOHC, that is single overhead cam with 2 valves and a 249cc. This bike is, as I said, having a fuel injection and which gives an excellent startability and good for fuel efficiency at the same time. Most important thing is this engine has been developed on a platform of 250cc sports bike, which is in Japan. So no if and buts as far as performance is concerned. It is lightweight, just 148 kg because of diamond type lightweight frame. It is easy to handle, stable and agile. Excellent braking, both front and disc brake. Rear brake are having disc. Front is 282 mm with 2-port caliber, and the rear one is having 220 mm with a single port caliber, which is good for more efficient braking. Midship muffler with successive expansion chamber. Normally what happens is, in a normal conventional muffler, the exhaust moves forth and back, and then finally the sound is dampened, and what kind of sound or noise you hear, it comes out of the exhaust. But in this case, the exhaust is unidirectional and it passes through successive expansion chamber, which gives a beautiful sound, and that is a euphoria for all the riders out there. It's having a very distinctive, crisp exhaust sound, as I said. LED headlamp, as I told you already, it is having both front and the rear, first time from Yamaha on this bike, which gives a high-tech image and improved visibility. Easy to read LCD instrument cluster. Now in this case, other than FZ, we have certain features in version 2, but in this case there are some more things which are added in the instrument panel. You can see there are 2 trip meters. It's got fuel reserve trip meter, it's got clock, it has got a instant fuel economy indicator and average fuel economy indicator both. So a person can see when he's riding from point A to point B, what is the mileage he is getting, or average in a week or 10 days or maybe 1 month, what is the average he's getting in the bike. So these kind of things he will get as a rider, will get more information by this kind of instrument panel. And mudguards is superbly styled, and we have inbuilt side guards which gels properly with the bike, and the riding position. Now the riding position is little different from FZ version 2, because in this case the handlebar is little lower, 15 mm, and the sitting position is little forward, 30 mm more forward than FZ version 2, and at the same time the foot pegs, to give a better riding condition for the rider, is slightly behind or backward, and then the ground clearance is almost same, 160 mm, but the wheel base is little bit more. The wheel base is more than FZ version 2, it is 1360. Now this is the overall description of the bike. Now the price is the thing I think many people came to me. Are you going to price it properly or not? Well, ladies and gentlemen, I'm very happy to say we are very serious about this bike. The price is $1,19,500. Ex-showroom. It is available in 3 colors: night black, ballistic blue, and warrior white. So the time has come. The time has come for feel the force within. So can we ride and feel the force within? Let's start the. Thank you so much.
Life is a challenge. Taking control is the answer. Through power, through refinement, through balance, It is time. Time to witness control. To experience speed. To set new standards. Break old boundaries. It is time to ride the force within. It is time for the new Yamaha FZ25.
Very good afternoon to all of you, and welcome once again to the launch of the FZ25. Very proud to be here on stage with my team. Everyone here is doing the right time and all on the stage right now. I think we get into the Q&A after the gentlemen with the cameras sit down, and we can chat. But all I can say is that we're very excited to launch this bike. It's reminiscent of the FZ, the organized ride, and it's fantastic. It's a little baby out here, and she's gorgeous and very talky and very range. So all the guys want to have fun on the turns. She's absolutely fantastic because she set up a low age where she gives fantastic talk. So welcome to the family of FZ and welcome to the family of Yamaha.
And the house is now open for your questions.
Yes, please.
Can you take your seat? So we can get organized for the question and answer section. Also, can we have the mics to the guests on the stage, please?
250 cc. How much is it?
Gentlemen, please take your seats. I would request you all to please take your seats so that we can start asking the questions. Thank you very much. Anybody who would like to ask the question, please raise your hand. The mic will come to you. Yes.
Yes, yes, right on this side. Yes, my basic question is that about you haven't talked about the emission norms like Bharat Stage 4 for this bike and for your the portfolio of the other portfolio and the other models that you are you have in the market. And my second question is that how do you see the competition from the other MNCs like Ducati, Benelli, which are also aggressively coming into the market. So how do you see the competition from that end? So these are my two questions.
You are talking about Ducati and Benelli for this?
Well, not basically for this, but basically, they are also, coming to the market, so maybe they might be competing with your higher end models, like R5 and all.
They are in a different space altogether. This bike is basically competing with all the upgrades of 150cc in the space of 200, 220 and all.
And about your competition with Pulsar or Karisma, Hero Karisma, and about the emission norms, that I want
Emission norms, emission norms, government is already asking us to go for BS4, and all our bikes which are coming now are going to be BS4 compliant.
May I request you all to state your name and the publication or the media house you are from before you start asking the question?
Yeah. Hello. I'm Render from Scooter Times. I want to know about that the company is planning to achieve the 1 million plan in this year. Then do you have any design logo and you have to put any logo on this bike, the 1 million logo that you are going to achieve this 1 million bikes in this bike for two-wheeler in this year?
1 million is like we are selling 1 million bikes, 10 lakh bikes. Why should we put it on a bike?
Some type of achieving logo that this year the company will achieve the 1 million in the Indian two-wheeler market.
I don't think it's like that.
Thank you.
So I had Yamaha is very kind enough to give me a VMAX, which had a 60th anniversary special written on it. So I think that's really special.
John, very important. You have also been associated with Yamaha now for a long time. So this is what your 5th or the 6th introduction of Yamaha here in India?
Sorry, 6th?
Is it the 6th or the 7th model you are introducing for Yamaha in India?
Yeah. Adit, you've seen me from the start, from the first. So yeah, I think it's the 7th model that I'm introducing, and it's become
It's quite a lot of fun at the back actually. It's an autopilot. I come in, I'm told some stuff and wear the helmet, I'm just out here, so it's like autopilot. It's fun. The excitement is always there because when unlike films, when we face people like you are really educated in this field. So the questions that are asked are so relevant to this. So it's really exciting to be here and listen to all this, because I'm more a bystander in all this, listening to technical questions, which is fantastic, and you have such esteemed people on the stage.
Right. Roy sir, hi, Swati Khandelwal from ETVI. One question on the safety bit, and at a time when everyone and consumers are looking up for features and safety as one important feature, why no ABS? B, the pricing is nice, 1.2 lakhs rupees. This is ex-showroom, just to get a sense. Delhi, and what are the kind of volumes that you expect for this bike for you in that space? This is an important segment.
Basically, it's a good question. We definitely want to have ABS in this, but what happens is, if the bike is delivering what it's supposed to deliver with 2 disc brakes, it's actually matching the minimum required standard of braking. So that is one aspect. And second is, we also have to see the competition as far as price is concerned. So keeping that in mind, we have made this. And when the ABS norms are coming in India, maybe next year or so, definitely that time we have to other go, but we have to go for ABS at that time. We are only working on that, we'll be seeing that. Now what is the next question?
Volume target.
Volume, yeah, we'll be looking at around 4,000 to 5,000 numbers a month. That is what we are looking for sales.
And indigenization is completely here, or is it, what's the localization level?
No, this is 100%.
100%?
Yeah, we're making it here in the SOHC factory.
Sure.
Hi, Roy Astia. One question, why no 4 valves? Why only 2 valves in this time? This time of the, like, everybody want to 4 valves. Why only 2 valves?
They basically picked the bike from Brazil and got it to India. Yamaha also doesn't seem to know the answer they're discussing.
Actually, Ishiyara-san is saying we considered the 4-valve option also, but looking at the balance, they finally decided to go for 2 valves. Yeah.
Hi, this is Laishambu from PTI. Just wanted to understand that Masaki-san said this year you're looking at around 1 million units. So just give us an idea about the breakup coming from how much of that will come from your scooters, how much of that will come from the premium segment, and then from the top end.
Can you be a little louder?
This is Laishambu from PTI. Masaki-san said that you are looking at 1 million sales this year. So just give us an idea about how much of that will come from scooters, how much from the premium segment, and from the lower end.
You want to hear it from Masana-san?
Oh, you can tell me.
Okay. In that case, 1 million you're looking at, and we are looking at almost close to 6 lakhs from scooters, around 4 lakhs from motorcycles.
And out of that 4 lakh, how much of that will come from the premium segment?
Premium segment?
Yeah.
Yeah, as I said, around 4,000 vehicles, 4 to 5,000 we are looking at from this. Plus we have R15, which is already doing around 3,500. So put together, we should be looking around 8 to 9,000 bikes a month, both FZ and R15.
And for 2016, there are 7.86 lakh. How much of that was from the scooters?
Scooters, we have done 4.16 last year.
Thank you.
Good afternoon. I'm Smantra from Autocar Professional. You're right.
Oh, sorry.
So congratulations on this launch, and it also reflects the growing capability of the India team, Yamaha India team, R&D. And you have also it reflects the engineering capabilities of the local team of Yamaha. And you have also set up the new plant at Chennai. Given the current strength of the Indian subsidiary in manufacturing and engineering, is the Indian subsidiary also supporting Yamaha globally in setting up other subsidiaries or kind of ramping up their capabilities? Could you share some? I don't know.
What is the question?
The question is, you have upgraded your capabilities, built your capabilities in the engineering and manufacturing side. Therefore, is Yamaha Japan tapping the talent of India, Yamaha, to strengthen some other subsidiaries in any other market or set up any other subsidiaries?
So first of all, as you all know that we have set up a new YMRI in India, which is our own R&D facility, and Ishihara-san is the managing director of that. We have started that maybe 2 years back, and it's still in the process. So that is too early for this kind of a venture as of now. I think Ishihara-san will agree with that, right? We are just developing that. Once we are done, maybe in future, maybe Ishihara-san will decide on that. Yeah.
Hi, this is Prerna from Delhi 1990. My question is for John. That before joining this Yamaha as in contract also, by when your first friendship started with Yamaha? By when you drove in your real life, when you first drove Yamaha?
My first bike was a Yamaha, and I got it from a Parsi gentleman called Aspi, and I got it in 1993, 94. It was an RD350. And so my love story with Yamaha it's been my first bike. Hopefully it will be my last bike. So it's just the brand and the marriage that Yamaha and I have that is so special. You can speak to Roy-san. I think I appear in his dreams also, because I keep messaging and calling. I want this bike, I want MT10, I want that. So they try and run away from me when they see me, saying this guy's crazy, he's going to ask for a motorcycle now. So even right now, while this interview is going on, I wanted the black, but I was looking at the white and I was saying the white doesn't look bad, you know. So it's like that. So it's been there from the start. There are some brand ambassadors who do this only for money. For me, motorcycling is my life, it's passion, and the commercials are a byproduct, and Yamaha is my dream. I'm always going to be with this brand.
So what will be your message to the youth that why they should choose this bike actually?
Well, if you ride this bike, you get my attitude. It's cool.
That's a good.
No, but what I'm trying to say is, I just think Yamaha's it always makes a statement when you ride a Yamaha. I would never be condescending towards another brand and say the other brand is bad or Yamaha's better. But I just think Yamaha's got its own statement, and we make a statement when we sit on a Yamaha. So I am a Yamaha guy, and you would recognize that even if I wasn't standing on this podium.
One last and big personal question: to whom do you want to sit with you in this bike?
No one. I don't want anybody to sit, because what if their feet touch this part? I have to sit and start cleaning it the whole day. So you really want to avoid it, or someone putting their hands on the tank.
Rubbish.
Things are avoidable, and you need to clean your baby. So I think it's avoidable that anybody else sits on it and you sit on it alone.
That's so cool. I'm sure that there is no competitor with Yamaha. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you.
Hi, I'm Shanavas from wheelsguru.com. I wanted to understand how equipped the motorcycle is for long touring purposes. Because you mentioned that it can take care of potholes, etc. And how capable.
It's an SOHC engine.
So it's got an oil cooler. However, for long touring, how comfortable and pliant it is. So you just add.
See, practically speaking, I think almost every bike people have seen they're taking on for a long touring. But the difference what makes the long touring comfortable is how comfortable the bike has been designed, and starting from the riding position to the acceleration what you're giving and the total overall balance you're getting on the bike. I think this bike is made for that. As I said, it is basically for narrow roads or zigzag roads or for mountain curvy roads. this bike is the best balance as far as any kind of riding is concerned. Essentially, this bike is made for, it's like a sprinter. It's essentially made for people to zip off in the city condition or whichever condition it is. You will definitely need the other person behind. It's having that kind of torque, as John said. It's a very torquey bike. It is having 20 Newton meter torque, which is at 6,000 RPM. It's very torquey bike. Wonderful to ride any kind of speed.
But capable definitely on higher cruising speeds. In terms of higher cruising speeds, it's capable of touring speeds.
Acha. And higher speeds and all. See the graph of this bike. I think Ishaya said. Let me initial speed, the passing acceleration is excellent. The initial thing is one of the best in the category, even in bikes which are above the category of this is better than that as far as initial thing is concerned. After that, the graph settles down. That's all.
So this is Amin from Z Global, Beyond. Congratulations on the launch. Going forward, do you see yourself taking this bike to other countries, say exporting it to Southeast Asian countries like Indonesia? And when can we see the first bike on the road? When will it hit the street? And John, can you just tell us why you think this bike will stand out from its competitors?
No, we are not able to hear. Can you be a little louder? You're talking about when this bike is going to be launched in Indonesia?
Yeah. Do you have plans in the future to take this bike to other countries? And in India, when can we see it on the road?
Oh, you're talking about exporting this bike?
Yeah, exporting this bike, yeah.
Yeah, we have just made it for Indian consumption. Yeah. Export is another thing which we have to consider from where and which country we have to export. All that we have to do later. Right now, we are basically for making this for Indian domestic usage. We will definitely talk about exports. Maybe we'll have to sit together and make a plan and come back to that. Yeah.
So when will it be on the street? When will it hit the road?
Well,
when will it be on the street? When can we see the first bike roll out from the plant?
Wait for a couple of months. We'll do that.
Okay, we have time only for one last question. Anybody else? The gentleman over there.
Hello, I'm Prakhar from Terry Bikers Adventure, and I have to ask simple things. Means, how do you say, how is it off-roading capability of this bike? How is the off-roading capability of this bike? Means, how would you rate it? And since you guys are the closest competitor I can see over here.
Some of the roads in India, as I told you about potholes and bumpy roads, they are not better than less than any off-road experience. So as I said, like this bike is good for those kind of bumpy roads or potholes. Means off-road also this is good. But this is not an off-road bike essentially. But you'll feel comfortable compared to the bikes in the same category.
Okay, thank you.
So that brings us to a close, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much, gentlemen, for joining us on the stage. I thank each and every one of you for coming here to witness a phenomenon set to rule the streets, the Yamaha FZ25. Now I would like to request you to please join us for lunch at the pre-function area. Thank you once again and have a very good afternoon.
Guys, let's do a walk around.
Oil cooler also.
Hi guys, so how did you like this bike? And it's a air-cooled bike, 5-speed gearbox, 2 valves at 1.19 lakhs. So don't you think the Apache 200 is better? It also gets the option of ABS and Pirelli tires, and of course the Pulsar 200 NS is also coming back. So let's see walk around of the bike.
साइड में ले सकते हैं ना, भीड़ हो जाएगी ना। साइड कहाँ है? इस साइड में ले जाएंगे यार, स्क्रीन के पास।
Apache 200 anyone?
इधर रुक जाओ, गैस खाली हो जाए उसके बाद करो, हो गया। रुक जाओ अपन।
स्टार्ट करेंगे, स्टार्ट करेंगे ना।
थोड़ा साइड में से पब्लिक है ना, बहुत हो जाएगा।
Air-cooled engine in 2017. Box sections to नाम Excuse me.
We are live on the launch of the Yamaha, and here's the YZ250. Here's the front.
Excuse me.
We have the LED lights. It's aggressive style. Side. As you can see, we have the
My father was on catching. Okay.
Ex-showroom. Come here. Come here. Do one thing.